Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for another episode of Started from the Bottom. We have had a very busy summer transfer window. We've made some profit and I think we've really improved the quality within the squad as well. It's going to be a difficult one to try and reclaim the Premier League title from Manchester United, but I think this squad is definitely capable of doing that. So without any further ado, let's start off with the transfers that have left the club. So guys, starting off with the players that have left the club. First up is Paulo Rogero. At the end of the day, he didn't play for us. We brought him in a while back to 2023. He's never played for us, had a couple of loan spells, one back in Brazil, one in the MLS. He's never played for us. We released him / Notts County picked him up at the end of his contract. So he is starting for them in Sky Bet League 1. Another player to leave us on a free is Patrick Marth. He's been at the club a long time as well. I can't remember how long in fact. Picked him up for a free when we were going from the Championship to the Premier League. He's been with us for 4 years in the Premier League, not made one single appearance. Loads of non-competitive though, so I assume that's in our under-23s. He's now left us. He's now with Dynamo Dresden in the Bundesliga 2. I wish him all the best of luck. But now we're going to get into the players that have kind of upset me that they've left, but let's get into it. So first up is long-term survivor of the team, Matthias Bilbao. Obviously, we picked him up from Vélez. He's made 130 appearances for us and scored 28 goals. He wasn't getting the first-team football that he wanted. Obviously, we did bring in Christian last summer, who was taking his spot in that right inside forward spot. And Dortmund came in, and obviously Dortmund are still quite a big club in this game world, so it was very difficult to say I wanted to keep hold of him as a backup option. He wanted to play first team football. He's still not been capped by Argentina, which is absolutely criminal if you ask me, but he has left us for Borussia Dortmund. We paid 350k for him as we were going, as we did a season in the Championship. He was really good, electric in the Championship. He's been pretty good during the Premier League time as well, but obviously, as you can see, the drop off from 29 appearances in the Premier League to just 9 last season. He's still got 2 goals, didn't average that 7 rating that he has done previously, but he's gone over to Dortmund. I wish him all the best over in Germany, and maybe our paths will cross in a European competition moving forward. Next up, another outgoing, Pablo Barbagaleta has now finally left the club. He's been with us again for a long period of time. Bought for 925k in the Premier League. He's slowly made more and more appearances for us. 9 his first season, then 19, then 22 last season. He's never really captured my attention that much. So Brighton came in for him. They've been buoyed by the money that they've received from us for a different transfer, and paid 66 million for Barbagaleta. He's a good player. He is a good player. Nice dribbling, really good physicals as well. Nice off the ball, really good technique. He just wouldn't score as much as I would like from any of the positions, either when played up front as an advanced forward or either inside forward on either flank. So I wish him all the best of luck at Brighton. Obviously, Brighton are a good team. As I said, they've got a lot of money off of us from Gary Morrison, and even more money off of us for a certain player that I will show you very, very soon. And now we have potentially the saddest transfer that I've had. This is even worse than Anwar going to PSG. Noel Beatty has left us for PSG. We've had Beatty ever since we had the issue with our goalkeeper, Maddison, back in the day. Picked him up in the Championship. He was very good for us in the Championship. And he's been very consistent ever since. He's been our mainstay. He's been our main goalkeeper. The only worry that we have had with him was when the African Cup of Nations rolled around. So PSG came in. Obviously, naturally, he wanted to leave. He wanted to go to PSG. We paid 90k for him, right? We sold him for 79 million. And in my opinion, he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Last season for us, conceded 49 in 38 games, so isn't too bad. 13 clean sheets as well, which is a good standout stat. But Beatty has finally gone. As I said, he's been with us a long period of time. He's a superb goalkeeper, great handling, really good one-on-ones, great reflexes, nice throwing, good positioning. He's not eccentric. He's very good physically. Resolute personality. He's a commanding goalkeeper. But he has finally left us. And he's gone to take his footballing talents to Paris to play for PSG. And we wish him all the best. But that does mean that we've had to find a goalkeeper to replace him. And that goalkeeper that does replace him is Carlos Camara, the Portuguese international, 13 caps for the 22-year-old. He's a sweeper keeper. He's come in from Brighton, as I said. This is the player who we gave loads of money to Brighton for, and you can kind of see why. 6'3", he's got great aerial reach, really nice handling, good kicking, good one-on-ones, really nice reflexes, superb positioning at 18, good vision for distribution, determinations, decisions are great, nice aggression as well, and he's even more physical than Noel Bailey. He's slightly younger as well, so I think he still could grow into himself and become a slightly better player. He is on a hefty wage, 110k a week. But I think Carlos Camara is going to be our goalkeeper for the foreseeable future. 5-star potential as well. Really looking forward to seeing him in our starting 11. Next up, we have another fullback, and it is Jared Foster. He's joined us from Burnley for, how much is that? 26 million. He's solid, but not spectacular. He's very nice mentals, pretty good physicals, and okay technicals. Obviously, he is English, so I do need to bear that in mind for my quota. I am going to be training him at the left wing-back role. He's basically an understudy to Richard Merko, but obviously, since we let Rian Aït-Nouri go over to Russia, we needed a second player in there. Our fullbacks do get tired, so Jared Foster will come in and hopefully provide that little bit more competition than what we've got in that spot currently. Moving up the field, and I've bought another central midfielder. Don't come at me. I've got so many of them, but when I see a bargain, I have to go and act on it. So we've brought in Javier Llorente here. He's coming from Eibar in Spain. We paid 28 million for him. He's a youth prospect for them. Made 30 appearances for them in La Liga last season. 5 goals, 4 assists, 2 player of the matches, 7.18. average rating. He plays the advanced playmaker role, which I need him to play. That's kind of a player, that's kind of a role that nobody's really hammered down. It's kind of been rotated between Morrison, Jude Post, Muzzo, Baz. There's a couple that can fit in there. But I think as a specimen, I think he's unreal. Really nice passing, good technique, great first touch. Really nice off the ball, great vision at 19, good decisions, good agility, balance, stamina, all of this good stuff. He's left-footed as well, so that kind of does help the balance in midfield. He's been capped by Spain at youth level. He's just done the Olympics with the Spanish under-23s. I think he's a very good option for us. We activated his buyout clause or whatever it's called for 28 million. Obviously, he was coming towards the end of his contract with Eibar, so we took full advantage and we brought in Javier Llorente. And finally, guys, the last addition to the squad and our newest superstar is Dutchman Jason Bacuna. It's a player that I've been watching for a long period of time since he left AZ Alkmaar and joined Inter Milan. We paid a lot of money for him, I'm not going to lie. It was kind of almost all of our budget, our initial budget anyway. 61 million we paid to Inter. We paid less than Inter paid for him. How strange. He's been doing very well for Inter Milan, so I'm hoping he can kind of continue that into Bath City and into the Premier League. Obviously, he's going to play this attacking midfielder right as the inside forward. He's got really good attributes for it. Nice dribbling, finishing, first touch. Solid enough long shots, good passing, good technique. He will continue to grow as well. His physicals are great. Unreal agility, balance, natural fitness, good pace, good stamina, good anticipation. Like, just look at this guy, man. He's honestly quality. I think he can really add that little bit of depth in that side. Obviously, we had Christian. When Christian was tired, we were rotating with Matías Bilbao and Barba Galeta, and I think Jason Bacuna really takes that inside forward spot on the right-hand side to another level. Hopefully, we can carry this into the Premier League and we can regain our title off of Manchester United. So the fixtures are out, guys, and I'm not going to lie. I'm looking forward to kicking off the season. We've got Burnley in the first game. We're going to take on Chelsea as well. Chelsea will be a bit of a firm test. But some news that I wanted to bring to you is movements at Liverpool. Liverpool sacked Jurgen Klopp and have appointed Steven Gerrard as their manager. And for me, personally, I've got a decent enough record against Gerrard, but I had a abysmal record against Jurgen Klopp. So I am ecstatic that he is gone. And hopefully that means Liverpool will not be as much of a threat moving forward. In pre-season, solid enough as you would kind of expect. We lost 2-1 to Barcelona. Valentin Vega getting the winner there after Dondon's early penalty was cancelled out by Diaby there. We drew with Real Madrid. 91st minute equaliser again. Maybe it's at the end of the day, it is pre-season. Then we've beaten Southend, Monaco, Bayern Munich, PSG, and Schalke. So pre-season pretty good. Not conceded in our last 3 games. Happy with that. Hopefully we can carry that into the new season. So we will click continue, and without any further ado, Man City open their campaign, double from Haaland and Mariba with another one. Man City go top of the league. We take on Burnley. We've got a good record against Burnley, as you can see here. 7 wins, 1 draw, 1 Burnley victory. And this is the team that is going to take to the field. Obviously, I mentioned previously that Llorente was away representing the Spain under-23s in the Olympics. It turns out I've got quite a few of the Spanish under-23 internationals. Jose Carlos is there. Oh, I've not registered Foster yet. Christian is there. Baz is there with the France under-23s, and Llorente again with the Spain under-23s. So this is the team. We've got Kamara in goal. Really looking forward to seeing how Kamara gets on, I must say. Zola, Badham, Allingham. Amakanji's gonna play that halfback role. I think he can do a good job there. Merko, Muzo, Post, Bakuna, and Gongang, and Lewis Dondon. Obviously, we've got options aplenty on the bench. Let's submit the team. Let's get into the game and see how we open our Premier League campaign this time. Interesting selection. Burnley is always a team that we do struggle against. Budnik always seems to bag a goal. They've got Bergwijn. Rodgers as well is another one. Morgan Rodgers, a former Man City man that we always do watch out for. Tahith Chong has been a thorn in our side previously. We've got the instructions set. I'm going to passionately say we are favourites. Go out there and do something. I'm going to say I have faith in you guys to make a difference. Go out there and get the job done. Everyone seems motivated. Everyone seems happy. Let's kick off this Premier League campaign. Burnley on the ball then. Slower build-up from them than what you usually see. Tahith Chong goes past his man. It's a poor shot from Chong in the end. Puts it wide of the post. Another highlight then. Starts with the Burnley goalkeeper. Merko wins that header. Jupp Post picks it up. Back to Christian Muzo. Out to Merko. Into the penalty area, gets tackled. Cross gets blocked rather, shall we say. But we get the loose ball back. Richard Merko on that ball. Got real good creative playmakers in the middle of the park now that we can really start picking teams apart. Merko gets the ball on the left-hand side. Whips it across. Dondon wins the header just over the crossbar. Maybe better luck next time for Dondon, the Premier League's top goal scorer last season. So hopefully he can have another season like it and continue in that same vein of form. Rodgers on the ball then. Amakanji with a great interception. Back to Christian Muzo. Dondon's into the penalty area and that shot's blocked. And Gongang, drags it wide. Drags it wide. Interesting. Burnley on the ball. Zola wins that header. Christian Muzo, Allingham, ball over the top. Bakuna, the new man from Inter Milan. He's free. Oh my God, what a finish that is. Absolutely thundered that into the goal. First goal of the season, Jason Bakuna, set up by Ben Allingham. Nice interception here. Muzo lays it back to Allingham. Bakuna's already gone. Absolutely lightning down that wing. This defender, whoever that is, Hickey, can't get anywhere near him. And he just leathers it past the goalkeeper. Come on, Bath. 1-0. Throwing for us deep in our own half then. Merko into Badham. Badham's coming back from a broken leg. The England international missed out on the Euros because of that broken leg. Hopefully he can kickstart his career again back with us. Ball all the way across to Allingham and Bakuna's away again into the penalty area. Can he make it 2 from 2? Oh my God, yes he can. It's basically an identical goal. It's just from further up the pitch this time. Allingham ball over the top into Bakuna. He's away from his marker and absolutely leathers it past the goalkeeper yet again. Hickey absolutely nowhere near Bakuna. And then look at the pace from the Dutchman into the penalty area. Then whack across the goalkeeper into the side netting. That's 2-0. Short free kick of our own then. Jupp Post into Ngongang into the penalty area. Ball comes across. Dondon gets his shot blocked. And that is the end of that highlight. Lewis Dondon still looking dangerous, but yet to register a goal for the start of this season. He's been okay in pre-season. Mirko gets fouled, does he? Tahith Chong, referee points the penalty spot. Bacuna steps up, hat-trick for Bacuna, wallop, 3-0 inside 40 minutes. We go top of the Premier League. So guys, that is half-time, and Jason Bacuna, a debut hat-trick for the man, the Dutch international. He has been superb in this game. As you can probably see here, we are currently having some stadium work done. Our stadium is being expanded, so fingers crossed that can go on, and we can start getting more supporters in. Obviously, we've got this hat-trick already. We've got a 3-goal lead. I'd like to kind of punish Burnley a little bit, not for any particular reason. Here comes Budnik, hits it straight at Kamara. He kind of flaps it a little bit, puts it behind for a corner. Liao, corner comes over. Oh god, we keep it off the line somehow. Goalkeeper scoops the ball out for a throw-in, out for a corner. Sorry, we get that initial danger clear, but Burnley have the ball back. Pressing, Dondon's going to steal that. Yep, Lewis Dondon, he could be in here. He's getting caught, forces a save, absolutely rifles a shot himself. Set piece then. Jupp Post with the corner. Goalkeeper comes and claims this one. Does very well, does a Burnley goalkeeper there. Ngonggang set piece. Oh, so close again from Dondon. He's kind of had the limelight stolen. He's up to a 7. Oh, and he's dropped back straight back down to a 6.4. He's kind of had the limelight stolen from Bacuna here. Burnley, ball, poor. Muzzo, over the top to Ngonggang. He'll keep that in. He's got Mirko with him, but he gets tackled by Justin. Oh, and Justin loses out. And Ngonggang whips it across into Bacuna. Allingham. Jupp Post. We're kind of toying with them a little bit. Amakanji Post. Tahith Chong then. Counter-attack football from Burnley. It's kind of being crowded out. Justin on the ball. Goes back to his centre-back. And Akanji wins that header into the path of Jupp Post. And here comes Bacuna again. Bacuna into Lewis Dondon. And there it is. He opens his Premier League account for the season. Bacuna with the assist. Absolute all-round performance from Jason Bacuna. And Akanji wins that header. He's actually quite good in that half-back role, I must admit. Bacuna slides in Dondon, who gets away from his man. Hits it first time across the goalkeeper. 4-0 now. Absolutely dreamland this. Flying. I'm absolutely ecstatic with how the team's playing. Forcing it all the way back to the goalkeeper then. Nice switch of play out to this right-hand side to Tahith Chong. Goes past Mirko. Cuts inside a little bit. Tries his luck. It goes well wide. Kamara will not be worried about that in the slightest. Jupp Post, set piece. Goes towards the near post. It gets intercepted. Burnley can counter-attack here. Badham gets dispossessed. Chong. Richard Mirko just steps across him and just goes, nope, that's my ball now. Thanks, bud. Out to Bacuna. Bacuna's got Allingham on the outside. Allingham goes past Hickey. Ball comes across and Ngonggang wallop. Some of these finishes have been very emphatic. Pierre Ngonggang makes it 5. That's a hat-trick of assists for Ben Allingham in the right wing-back position. Nice hold-up play from Bacuna here. Gives it to Allingham. Goes past Hickey. Whips it across. Volley. First time. Near post. 5-0. What a start to the Premier League season. What a statement of intent we've just put out here. Into the final 10 minutes. 5 minutes. I'm not making any subs. Statement of intent. The boys are great. Mirko on the throw. Into Ngonggang. Dondon. Mirko. Muzzo. Dondon. Mirko. Muzzo. Ngonggang. Dondon. Oh god, that's bad from the goalkeeper. He's palmed it in at the near post. It's Dondon's second of the game. Assist from Pierre Ngonggang, who hopefully can have a better start to this season than the way he ended last season. After getting sent off against Real Madrid in the Champions League. Tees it off to him. Goalkeeper should definitely do better there. Tips it in at the near post. That's 6. And that is full time. 6-0. Bacuna hat-trick in the first half. 2 for Dondon. 1 from Ngonggang. Forward line. Absolutely ecstatic. Absolutely buzzing with them. All we've done is made one change up there. And it seems to have paid absolute dividends. Liverpool battle back to win against Norwich. Nice to see. We will continue. We've got Chelsea up next, guys. That'll be a bit more of a firm test. I'll be back for that game in just 2 seconds. Oh wow! As I was advancing through until we played Chelsea, Bournemouth initial upset against Manchester United. United winning, leading the game 2-1. Calvin Steng scores in the 90th minute, and they score in the 91st minute to hand the Premier League champions a defeat on the opening day of the season. We are top of the league. Hopefully, we don't relinquish that top spot all season long. As I said, Chelsea game coming up. Be back in a sec. Okay then, so we are ready to take on Chelsea, a team that we have a very balanced record against. Valverde is their manager now. They won their first game of the season, then drew in their second. Let's see how... Hold on. How have they played 2 games already? Have they played... What have they played? Oh, they drew with Barcelona in the Super Cup. Okay. Camavinga missed the penalty. Ouch. Okay, so Chelsea, big test, big test. Had to rotate. We've got a couple of Addons injured again, and both fullbacks picked up knocks, but looks like they're both going to be able to play. Kamara, Zola, and Makanji's back at centre back. Allingham, Jose Carlos is back from the Olympics. Merco, Muzo, Post, Bakuna, Ngongang, Dondon. I'm not changing much in the forward areas of the pitch. Obviously, Carlos comes back in from the Olympics, dropping Amakanji back to replace the injured Badham. That's kind of where we're at, guys. Let's submit this team and get into the game against Chelsea. Interesting from Chelsea that they're forcing João Felix out wide. They've still got Camavinga, still got Kovacic, got Tomori, Ben Chilwell, Onana. Onana was very poor against us last time, so I imagine he's going to have an absolute blinder. Passionately, I'm going to do the old I have faith in you guys. Everyone loves the old I have faith in you, don't they? Everyone looks happy. They seem motivated. We take to the pitch at Stamford Bridge. Let's see if we can get this job done. We are the late kickoff on the Saturday. Man City and Bournemouth are top of the league so far. Let's see if we can get back on top ourselves. First highlight of the game, a Chelsea corner. Kovacic whips it in into Tomori, back to Valles. Camavinga, he's in, he scores, and the referee disallows it via VAR. Or offside. Camavinga loves scoring against us. Absolutely. Oh, he's right on the line. I don't know. Benefit of the doubt to the attacker, maybe. Camavinga has a habit of scoring against us, and I don't like it. He's a player who I'd love to have in my team, but I just can't justify paying the fee that Chelsea want for him. Nice movement there, and that is a great stop from the goalkeeper, keeping us in the game, keeping it 0-0, keeping it level. It's been all Chelsea so far inside this opening 25 minutes. Corner comes in. Camavinga wins the header again. Heads it straight at Kamara this time. Not much to talk about that half. We've not had a highlight of our own. Jose Carlos and Amakanji booked. Both Chelsea centre-backs also booked. I'm going to assertively say we've been the better team. And then I'm going to try the old passionately. You weren't bad defence. You weren't bad midfield. And I'm going to leave Dondon because he's already seems motivated. Let's get into this second half, and hopefully we can start testing Onana in that Chelsea goal. Time ticking away here. Almost an hour on the clock, and we've still not seen a highlight of our own. Obviously, we are away at Chelsea. I am very much aware of that. But a little bit disappointed that we've not had a highlight that they've shown. They've brought on Trevor Watson, who's actually a very good player. I'm going to try Llorente, and that's kind of all I'm going to do. I'm just going to bring on Llorente, bring on that attacking playmaker, see if the Spaniard can make something happen that Jupp Post could not. Highlight for Chelsea then, throw it in. Merco wins it. Bakuna's going to get there. Bakuna, here he comes then, on the pace, back to Allingham. He's already got 3 assists so far this season in 1 game. Everton gets back and tackles him nicely. Long ball from Chelsea. Oh God, he's gone round him. And that's another great save from the goalkeeper. Kamara there, playing out of his skin, the new addition. Kovacic with the corner. Zola gets the first ball clear. Tomori with the pressure. Out to Camavinga on this right-hand side. Back to Tomori. Highlight over. The Chelsea guys in the middle of the park are really making stuff happen. We're yet to have a proper highlight that I remember. Is this going to be it? Here comes Bakuna with the pace. 3v2. Oh, he gets tackled by Wootton. Their wonder kid. Their English wonder kid. Into Wootton. Llorente, though, another nice challenge of his own. And Gongang here. He's got 3 Chelsea players chasing him. And Akanji, ball out to Merco. Up the line to Ngongang. Can he get the crossover? No, Chelsea crowd it out. Kovacic, end-to-end stuff here. Ball in. Valdez is in. Into the penalty area. Is it Kamara again? Oh my god, the goalkeeper's kept us in this one. 13 shots, 10 on target for Chelsea. Still no way through Kamara. And that is full time. Chelsea have absolutely battered us there. But the 8.1 for Carlos Kamara keeps us in this game. I'm happy that it's 0-0. I'm disappointed that we've not scored. But keeping that clean sheet away at Stamford Bridge is very good. Teams will lose there. Man City win in the 89th minute against Leeds. And Arsenal beat Liverpool in the 97th minute. Wowee. Okay, so that is the way we've started the season. 4 points out of a possible 6, including an away game at Stamford Bridge. I'm not too worried about that. Up next, guys, you will come back around this time. Champions League group stage draw. It's nice, or first game of the group stage, so the draw would have already happened. And we'll play either Leicester or Fulham. I think Leicester would be more of an interesting game, so we'll come back for the Leicester game and the first group game of our Champions League campaign in the 2028-2029 season. If you have enjoyed today's video, guys, don't forget to drop a like on it and subscribe for daily Football Manager content. I'll be back with another Football Manager video tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll see you guys there.